U.S. President Donald Trump announced on Thursday the creation of the Space Command, SpaceCom, a new institution whose mission will be to protect the interests of his country in space, which is considered as a realm that the United States, China and Russia are disputing. Related, Trump cancels trip, Florida on alert as hurricane strengthens, it's a big deal. As the newest combatant command, SpaceCom will defend America's vital interests in space, the next war-fighting domain. And I think that's pretty obvious to everybody. It's all about space, Trump said. The U.S. President stressed the importance of guaranteeing his country's hegemony in a territory which is critical not only for eventual military operations but also for everyday satellite-based technology. Our adversaries are weaponizing Earth's orbits with new technology targeting U.S. satellites that are critical to both battlefield operations and our way of life at home. Our freedom to operate in space is also essential to detecting and destroying any missile launch against the U.S., like land, sea, air and cyberspace. We now see space as a new stage of war, Trump said, and announced that Air Force Gen. John Raymond will be in charge of SpaceCom, the 11th command of the U.S. Armed Forces. It is worth asking what difference there is between this new Space Command and the one that existed between 1955 and 2002. Well, today's Space Command shares the name with the original, but is designed for a very different strategic environment. Raymond explained. Besides being responsible for coordinating the Army's current 5 different branches, the SpaceCom is expected to have 5 operations centers, 287 Department of Defense members and an initial $83.8 million United States dollars budget for creation of. This new command post is meant to be a response to the growing threat posed by China and Russia, which have developed tools capable of blocking communications or taking down satellites. There is nothing that we do that isn't enabled by space, Raymond said, and announced that the SpaceCom has 4 strategic objectives: deter potential adversaries, defend U.S. assets in orbit, deliver GPS and other warfighting capabilities to U.S. commands, and develop joint war fighters to be able to operate in the space domain. Since arriving at the White House, Trump has tried to guarantee the U.S. hegemony in space by increasing dependence that the contemporary economy has on resources deployed there. Therefore, his administration is also working to create a space force that would become the 6th branch of the U.S. Armed Forces, along with the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps and Coast Guard. The best way to avoid a conflict is to prepare to overcome it. And no adversary across the land can match the value, skill and will of the U.S. Armed Forces, Trump said. I'm convinced that space is a war-fighting domain. I'm convinced that our way of life and our way of war depend on space capabilities, he added. Let's block ads.